what helped you get out of the toxic relationship? Because again,
Oh.
you said you were in it for about 7 years. So what
Yes, sir.
you actually exiting that toxic relationship?
I love the question. It's very very empowering. Everything is based where, it's moments. So to be factually accurate, I remember the very precise moments when my inner being was ready and prepared to exit with extreme persistence and speed. I moved like lightning to leave the situation because I caught her cheating. She had cheated on me, and there was the last month leading up to it. When you can go back and reflect, that's when you can really gather a lot of wisdom. A month prior, her behavior was different, cocky and just kind of full of herself. And she had a business, which I had initially, and I'd grown and helped her grow it. And she was making pretty good money. But her demeanor, her attitude, everything changed a month prior. And then when, there was 2 incidences where I caught her, and the last one where I had all the evidence, which she tried to get rid of, but it was too late. It was wonderful. I remember going into my bedroom, into my closet, and prior to that, the fear was so overwhelming to leave that I just would make an excuse. Oh, we'll work on this. It'll get better. She said, well, I'll work on it, which it never did, obviously, after all those years. But the point is that in those empowering moments, going to my closet, taking my clothes off the hangers and removing all my clothing from that bedroom, the feeling that I got was kind of beyond, description, other than I was liberating myself from that severe pain that I had created. And it was because my why was so strong, because of the evidence, and the pain was so, when you catch someone doing that, the pain is so overwhelming and unbearable. It propels you when you're disciplined, and when you're spiritually and emotionally disciplined, which I finally was after 7 years, because I was slow. I had what it took. Yeah. I mean, it's my fault. I chose it, but it was beautiful because, I knew that I was gonna be gone. I was gonna be leaving for good, and I did. And it was a matter of that book, and my why was so strong that finally, and I even thanked her for giving me what I needed, what was much needed for me to leave for good and forever from that. And it didn't take very long for me to do so. After, the pain overwhelmed any rational justifications that you have. Well, tomorrow's a new day, and well, I love this person. All those facades that we all fall into, the traps of love. That's all. That was it. 7 years, 6 years later, whatever it was, until the divorce, when I really, literally was prepared to leave for good. And it was a most wonderful thing, Aaron, that I had experienced. It was the most liberating thing. And the amount of peace that was almost immediately coming, it was a lot of pain, obviously, but the amount of peace that was just pouring into my soul was a gift that I was given, because I finally did the work on myself again to dissolve out of that situation. So there you go.
I have something to add.
Okay.
One of the quotes that, I don't know who said it, but as he was speaking, I jotted it down. One of the quotes that just resonated with me so much during my transition of getting out, or thinking about getting out, was the pain of staying is greater than leaving. So and every time I think about that, I think of like holding on to like a thorny vine. You're holding on to it as hard as you can, and all it's doing is just puncturing your hand, when if you just let go, you're free.
Right.
Yes, anyway. It's a wonderful analogy. Very true. It's true. When we can all count, you can too, I would imagine, wanting to and trying and actually leaving, I'm leaving, it's over, I'm breaking up with you, and then going back. And then as it went on, that fear that this is the final one, after the final rage situation, that's it, I'm done. But why am I still going back for more?
that situation has nothing more to offer me, but yet I keep going. And you find out you're doing it more for them because you believe that they can change and that you can help them change.
Exactly.
When in reality, they're not interested. They like, having 5 or 6 partners, including you, like, like that's not in your situation, but that's their rhythm. Possibly. That's what they're used to. So.
It's peculiar. Why would we choose to stay in a situation like that? That's so just horrible. It just sucks the life out of you. Why?
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Enlightenment Moment Podcast. Head over to iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you normally listen to your podcast to catch the full version of this episode. And while you're here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this one. Until next time, stay focused, stay aware, and keep your vibrations high.